I'm live, right? I'm live. Okay. I'm audible or not? I'm live, right? I'm live. Okay. It's audible or not? I'm live, right? There is echo. Mic. I'm live. Okay. Ah, wait. There's echo.
This is better now. This is better. This is better. Yeah. This is better. Yeah. This is better.
So,
Yeah. Virtual participation. Should I wait
this
for
is
people to
better.
join or participation? I can wait for a. Should I wait
This
one
is
more people to
better.
join or participation? I can wait for a. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, let me start. People will join. Into the join now. Question one. Score. So today's goal is not to solve fast, solve accurate. That is what I want to practice because in the last contest, if I can show you, surprised me with 10 points. Last contest, I'm able to solve 3 question, but the catch here is fucking 20 penalty, 4 wrong submission, 3 wrong submission. I don't want this wrong submission. Let me open chat. Ah, cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah. You are given a string array for events. Initial score is 0 and the count is also 0. Each element each element in events is one of the following: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase the count by 1. What? Okay. Add that value to its total score. Okay. W means increase the count by 1, no score is added. Counter by 1. Counter. Okay. Initial count is also 0, score is also 0. If this is the number, okay. Add 1 to the total score, add 1 to the total score. Uh, okay. Let's say score is equal to 0, count is equal to 0. Auto x over event. If x is what we can do, is x dot size is equal to 1 and x is not equal to w, it's a string. Then we increase our score, string to int x. Okay, else if x is equal to W, then we increase count plus plus. Else, if it is a two character string, we simply add total score and we return score and count. 12, 1, 10, 0. Oh, oh. Why? 0, 10. 1, 2, 3. If it is W, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. After 10 occurrences, the count is 10. So, question. Acha. Oh, see, we have to read question very carefully. Minimum of this comma 10. It is all elements should be processed, counter with or counter becomes 0. Eh? Okay. Process, we have to stop. See, this is the mistake I'm doing. So to read the question very carefully, it's just simply saying count is equal to 10. Just break. Let me submit. And yes, zero wrong answer. Minimum flips to make a binary string coherent. Okay. The question is about you are given a binary string S. A string is considered coherent if it does not contain this has a substring. In one operation, you can flip any character. Okay. Return an integer denoting the minimum number of modification required to make S coherent. A substring is just without changing the order. Oh. A substring is a string that can be derived from substring should not substring means it should not continuous. So we don't want uh, 0, 1, 1, and we also don't want 1, 1, 0. How is this possible? Okay, so simply means we don't want 2, 1 after 0 or 2, 1 before 0. Right? Or what are the possibilities? Yes. Oh, see. Can we look this question at what is the easiest way to look this question? Just let me think about that. Are there an easiest way to look this question? One thing is make everything zero. Second thing is make zero one is fine. See, what are the things that's fine? Zero is fine. Oh, this not look good. Zero is fine. One, one, like there's one. There is a one occurrence of one on the right side. That's also fine. There is one occurrence of one on the left side. That is also fine. But we don't want two occurrence of one on either side, right? Or there is no occurrence of zero. Yes, this can see what are the simplest way to look this question. We don't want this occurrence in our entire sequence. That means uh, what we can do is we can entirely get rid of all the zeros from our string, all ones, right? And what else we can say? See, let me write it down. Let me write it down. Few observations here. We don't want 0 1 1 or 1 1 0. What are the possibilities then? Uh, I don't want. I want. Okay, how to turn off this? Yo, Rich is here. Hey, how are you, Rich? Wrench, right? Yeah. How to turn off this? Actually, I haven't participated, so I thought of doing virtual. See, my main motive is see, I participated in weekly contest. I'm able to solve three questions, but the main reason is I'm getting call me rich. Okay, that make me feel poor, but I will call you rich. Don't worry. See, I'm getting my main motive is to practice as much accuracy like I can achieve. Time is not concern. I can solve question if we have a good observation. We can solve question, right? You can go in extension. Yeah, I forgot. Like, how can I turn off the Grammarly? Oh, right. Just a minute. I had a call. Hello, 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 hello. I'm audible, right? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Richa. So, okay. So we don't want 0, 1, 1, or we don't want 1, 0, 1. So what are the possibilities? We can get rid of all the zero or ones, or what we can do is, uh, we don't want two ones. We don't want 1, 1 on right and left side of zero. Right. What else? Anything else? See, we, for example, say, mm, what I'm thinking is, what if we have zero, like we have lots of zero, and let's say there are few ones here. Let's say there are few ones here. Let's say there are one here. Let's say. So for the, so we need to pick any of the extreme zeros. And what we can do is we can get rid of all this one. Yeah. Yeah, this looks simple to me. Yeah, let me do it. Count 1 is equal to count s dot begin s dot end 0. Okay. Let me count 1 also. This is 0. Count of zeros, count of 1. Yeah. Okay. And we want count 3. For what we can do is, for the first 0. Okay. So I just want to know, are there any ones on the left side of 0? Let's say for this 0, are there any one here or are there any one here? Yeah, what we can do is, let me get index of the first 0. If s of I is equal to 0, index is equal to I, and break, n is equal to s dot size. Okay. Now what we can do is, we'll calculate left, right for int I is equal to 0, less than n, I plus plus. If I is less than index, and s of I is equal to 1, then left plus plus. If I is greater than index, and s of I is equal to 1, then right plus plus. So what we want is here, count 3 is equal to 1. Occurrence of 1 on left side is fine, right? See, we don't want two occurrence of 1, and we don't want two occurrence of 1. One occurrence is fine, right? So we'll delete this minus. So what we'll do here is, minimum of 0, comma, left minus 1, plus minimum of 0, comma, right minus 1. And then what we can do is, we'll return minimum of all, count 1, comma, count 2, comma, count 3. Actually, it's count 0, 1, and What? 0, 1, and 3. Okay. Let me see it works or not. Ah, fuck. I should not initialize with 0. Ah, right. I should not initialize with 0, right? No, it's fine, right? Count of 0, count of 1. It is 2. It is 2. This is also 2, right? And in count of 3. Oh, okay. Now I got it. We have to do similar thing for last also. So what we can do is instead of writing this whole code, let me make a function int find, paste it everything. Okay, and we'll pass here a string s and it will return count 3. Okay, so int count 1 1 is equal to find s. Int count 2 2 is equal to, let me reverse this from s dot and find s. And here what we can do is count is actually this max of count 1 1 comma count 2 2 with int. Still I'm getting 0. This is crazy then. It should not, right? Let me debug. What are the count 1 1? For this it should be 1, right? For this 0. Oh, it's actually minus 1. Max, it's actually max. Yeah, we're getting 1. We are getting 1 and we are getting 0. So now the real test is my code correct? How can I make sure this code is correct? I don't want negative delta. I don't want negative delta. Are we covering all the test cases here? Uh, yeah, all the zeros. Otherwise, all the ones we can flip, or we can do for the this 0, this extra 0. It should not have 1 1 here or here. Likewise, right? Let me submit. Yes, I got AC. I was not able to solve this one in the contest, sadly. Are you able to understand, or should I explain you? Damn. Yeah, that is what I'm targeting to practice, right? I don't want wrong answer. I feel so sad. Like it's just a silly mistake. I just miss one if for this question. Do you want to understand the problem, or I should move to the next question? Which, what do you want? Should I explain my solution, or should I go for the next question? It's actually logical. If I tell you how to think, how to my first read on the contest. Do my first mid on the contest as plus 45 minute X. First mid means? It's fine. It's not about brain. It's about practice. You can train your brain. Anything you can train, right? You can train your muscles. Brain is also a muscle. It just need a proper training. That's it. See what they're asking. They're asking a string should not contain this as a substring. Oh, got it, got it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. See, if you look at this problem statement, so they are asking? They're asking it should not contain string should not contain this 0, 1, 1 or 0, this. It should not contain, right? So what I initially thought is what we can do is like if you don't want this or this, what you can do? You can let's say you can see this is the example if you take if you don't want this or this, what is the simplest way? You can make all the zeros to one, right? You can flip all the zeros to one. Did you get it? You can make all this. That is the first option. I'm not saying this is the best option. This is the first thing we can do, right? Oh, I got it, got it. Did you get? Did you get it? See, if you don't want 0, 1, 1, say what the first thing we can do is we can flip all the zeros to one, and it will cost us a count of zeros. Which let's say there are five zeros present in the string, so we need five flip to make everything one. Then we can say now string does not have a substring of 0, 1, 1 or string does not have substring of 1, 1, 0, right? Or what we can do is we can replace all the one with zero. Then surely we can say same argument, right? Now string will not contain this as a substring. Did you get this part or not? This is the two line what it's doing. Sabr to kar mere yaar. Right? So we want to try all the possibilities. These are the two possibilities. Now what else? There's one more possibility is like I got okay, okay, right? So what else I did now? Now what else is left? There's one more possibility. See, uh, if you look carefully, any random, what I did say to understand question, you can take a random example. It's not like your example is strong enough to get an intuition sometime. So what you can do is you can try on multiple small examples. So what I thought is initially, for example, let's say I don't want 0, 1, 0. That means if two occurrence of one for any zero, if two occurrence of one came on the right side, let's say for this zero, if we look, if there are occurrence of two, once, two time on its right side, so we'll get a 0, 1, 0, right? And that we don't want. So what I try for every zero, then I look for this zero. Similar problem, right? Then I look for this zero. Similar problem, right? So what I thought is, say, for this zero, there are two ones here, right? So if we replace this 2, 1 with 0, 0, so for this 0, we solve the bad condition, right? Using this 0, we will not get 0, 1, 1. But see, using this 0, you will get 0, 1, 1. Did you get it? So what we can do is, what are the minimum possible operation to make entire string? Only 1, 0 on the right side, 1, 0 on the left side, and sorry, 1, 1 on the right side, 1, 1 on the left side, and 0 in between. So, and everything else is 0. Then also we'll not get any 0, 1, 1 or 1, 1, 0, right? So if we do for the last 0, or the first zero. We cover all the cases. Did you get this part or not? Or should I explain more intuitive? This is the vague idea. I am explaining high level. Did you get what I am trying to say? Or should I explain in a nicer way, taking an example? Should I move? Did you get? So what I did is see for this. See the way of writing code is also matter here. That's fine. We are not here for to solve fast enough. We are here for solving accuracy. So see for this one. For this zero, I'm also doing same thing. I'm checking the number of one on the left side and number of one on the right side. For this zero also, I'm doing the same thing. Number of one on the left side and number of one on the right side. So what I did is I created a function not to write similar code twice. What I did is I created a function. For that function, find for the first occurrence of zero, I find left and right. What I did is I reverse the string, right? Now the last become my first. Last zero become my first. The similar code will work on same string, right? What is actually finding from the last occurrence of zero. That's how we reuse the code here. Okay, let's move to the next question then. Minimum generation to target point. Thanks, Rich. I gave you 100 out of 100. The question is minimum generation to target point. You're given a 2D integer points where this is a 3D point, 2D integer array, representing a 3D space. Okay, an integer array target representing a target point. Okay, yes, I was able to solve this one. Oh, you're able to solve this question. That's actually good. You're able to solve third question. That's good. Let me see. So it's in a 3D space, okay, and integer array called target. Define generation 0 as the initial list of points for each integer k greater than 1 from generation k has follow. What the fuck? Wait. I should not get diverted here. What they're trying, I'm not getting here. Define generation 0 has the initial list of points. Okay. For each integer k greater than equal to 1, generation from generation k as follow. Consider every pair of two distinct points, this A and B, taken from all the points produced in generation 0 through k minus 1. For each such pair, compute this. What is this? X plus y by okay. And collect every such C in a generation k into a generation k. All points in generation k are produced simultaneously from point in generation 0 through k minus 1. After generation k is formed, the point in the generation k are considered a valid for forming later generation. Return the smallest integer k such that target appear in one of the generation 0 to k. If the target is already in the initial generation, initial point, return 0. It is impossible to obtain the target that is minus 1. Yeah. Generation. Okay, so we need to find actually generation. See, initial point are generation 0. So using generation 0, we are creating generation 1. So generation 1 is just a this many point. So
My concern is, let's say there are X point. Let me write out few observation. Generation 0 has the X point, right? Now, in generation 1, how many points are there? Should we increase this point? X plus whatever is the parent and its children. Children, like let's say these are the children. So there are n square pair, right? There are x into x plus 1. New point, new children will add, right? This is what they are trying to say, or what? Let me see the constraint. Oh, constraint are pretty low here. Okay. So constraint is pretty low, right? So we can now think of some kind of brute force approach here. Yes. Yes, it is brute force. So what we can do is start what we can say. Yeah, let me create a multi-set, no, multi-set or a map. Anything can work. I will look into constraint first. Yeah, yeah, that's also good strategy actually. Look at the constraint. Yeah, that actually a good strategy because see, I haven't looked at the constraint and read the problem. It feels too difficult to me because I always think of solving in order of n or n log n, right? If I look the constraint and read the problem, then this problem look quite easier. Thanks, man. Thanks, Rich. So let me brute force this question then. Have, thanks, thanks. Have a nice day. Same to you. Oh, let's say generation G is equal to 0. The point is here. See, we know this is brute force, right? And I'm too lazy. I don't want to write the code too long. So, is there any way we can? The problem is brute force. Anyhow, we can solve, right? We can apply any kind of brute force and we'll solve. Now, the main concern is, can we do a good brute force that does not require long code? So, for that, we need to think, right? So, what are the possibilities? Let's say I have currently X points, right? So, I have stored that point. Using this X point, I have created new this many points, right? So now I have this many points. So let's say I move to next generation. So this point already present. So what are the new point? New extra point will generate using this point only, right? So what we can do is we can keep track of current generation and new generation. We can keep track of, let's say, current generation, that is our point, and let's say new generation. Okay. Now we'll iterate our, yeah. So what we can do is, yeah, we iterate through our current generation and we keep it in a while loop. Let me keep it in a while loop. And answer always exists, right? Answer is always exist or what?
Returns one case such the target appear in one of the generation. If target is already in the initial generation, then return zero. If it is impossible to obtain the target, then return minus one. Okay. So when it is impossible, uh, some like will get 0, 0, 0. Then we always get 0, 0, 0, right? Yeah. So if it is 0, 0, 0, we'll break out the loop, and if we reach the target, we print our answer. That's it. So what we can do is we'll iterate through a current int j is equal to I plus 1, j is less than n, j plus plus. Yeah. So before this, we'll clear our new generation. Good. How to add 3D model? 3D model means, see, for a point to represent in 3D, you need X, Y, and Z, right? That means you need to keep, so you can store in vector. See, it's a vector of vector, right? So, see, this is vector. It can have vector. Let's say this X, Y, and Z. Then you have another vector. This is one point. This is another point, X, Y, Z. Likewise, you can store infinitely many points you want in this vector, right? Did you get it? It's what's your name? Motish. What's your name? How to pronounce it? Motish. Motish. I'm correctly, right? I'm pronounced correct. Did I pronounce correctly? So what we want now is, so this will produce a new points. So new x, let's say new x is equal to current of I of 0 plus current of j of 0 divided by 2. No, anyway. So how to pronounce it? Motish, Motish. Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Yes. Did you get my point? Like we just need to store, we just need to track of all the points, right? And points are 3D points. 3D point means it has a three integer. First integer represent x, second integer represent y, third integer represent z. So we can keep track in vector, right? And we have a vector of vector to store all the points. This is our new x. Let's say our new y is equal to current of I of 1 plus current of j of 1 divided by 2. And let's say new z is equal to, see, this is what they are telling in the question. We just need to apply this formula here. What are they telling? These are the 2 points that we generate in the ith generation using the previous generation. So we are iterating on a previous generation. Current is the previous generation. New is the generation will generate using current generation. Got it? I of 2 plus current of j of 2 divided by 2. Okay. And here we need to do g plus plus because this is we are generating a new. So what we here do is simply we check if new x is equal to target of 0 and target of new y is equal to target of 1 and new z is equal to target of 2.
If this is, then we'll simply return G. That means we found this. Else, what we can do is we keep track of this in our new generation. New generation dot push back new X, new Y, and new Z. Okay. After that, see, we have generated and we didn't found. Then what we can do is current is equal to new generation. And yeah, we also need to check what we want to check here is see I can see we want to break also, right? When it is impossible to reach. That means everything is 0 0. Everything is 0 0. So there's one simplest way we can count uh, new G comma begin comma new G dot end. What we want to check is there everything how many 0 0 pair, and if count is equal to new G dot size, then what we can do here is we'll break and we'll return -1. I hope this is what the targeted solution. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so count did not work like this. Fine. What we can do is we create a vector set int, st, and it says a new generation. Let's put the new generation. If everything is 0 0 0 0, then set has only one element, comma new generation dot end. If st dot size is equal to 1, then we break. Wait a minute. We see what's going on here now. Too many template arguments. Oh, we can't do like this, right? We can do, right? We can populate set like this. I don't know why it's not working here. What they're saying? Too many template. RF, fuck. It's a vector of int. I thought it's a tuple. Okay, there's some glitch in our code. That means we are ran into an infinite loop. So wait, why it's not stopping? My point is here. Two same. What if two same? What if we produce a same point with two different initial list of points for each integer k greater than equal to 1? For generation k as follow, taken from all the points produced in a generation through oh. Taken all the points that are generated till now. Oh, that means we don't need these things also. Wait. We need this clear. Instead of doing this, what we can do is we push this element into current. So X was a new G current dot push back X.
Think is we are hitting TLE. We are hitting TLE for invalid case, right? Uh, See, we are always dividing by 2, right? That means if any one of this is, if any one of the coordinate is less than our target coordinate, that means we can't say. We want 5, but x is 2. That's fine actually. We can get rest from the. What I'm thinking is how many iteration we need actually. We'll do maximum 1,000 times. It should cover everything. Oh, 1,000 is also time limit exit. Oh, 100 is also TLE. Why? Wait, we don't need this then. My main concern is why we are getting TLE. Generation 0 is the initial list of points. For each integer k greater than equal to 1 from generation k as follows. We'll take every pair of two distinct points taken from all points produced in the generation 0 through. So I think if two same points are considered different here, why it's taking much longer to run. That's all right. Let's say there are two point representing a single location. That means we have to consider that point twice or once. That was confused here. It should not run this much. दिसंबर तो कर मेरे यार. Why? Why this polar variable? Why this polar variable? Wait, let's not run this test case for now. We are getting 1, we are getting 2, we are getting 0 here. Okay. Yeah, this we can. And there's no test case here. Okay. Paste it. 0 so we can handle. If let's run 2 time here. 10 time. It should not give TLE now. Why TLE? Why this is TLE? Why it's getting TLE? I'm not getting. Wait. See, I'm doing it and touch. This is not good practice to do in a contest. But I'm curious why it is TLE for 5. If I can, this is n square, but it will grow n square, right? Every time we are adding n square points to our list. Currently, we have n point. It will add n square and again add n to the power 4. Oh, then again add n to the power 8 and n is this. Yeah, I got it. Why it is TL, right? Did you get it? Anyone got it? Why it is TL? See, this for loop run n square time. So it add n square extra points, right? Every time we are introducing n square extra points. So it's eventually going like more than 10 to the power 8. And think why I'm doing eternal because I don't want to change the code. This is fucking in TLE. So let me think for a better approach. What we can do here is, and all the points are distinct, right? The initial set of points contain no duplicates. Yeah, this is the catch. We don't want to take duplicates. Set of vector, let's say int, and let's say insert. सब्र तो कर मेरे यार सांस तो ले दिलदार X, Y, Z. Okay, wait and see. We're inserting into this. Okay. Wait. Into this. I'm not getting why now. What else? Rich left the chat, right? Still he did it. Oh, I'm bad at good force now. तो सब्र तो कर मेरे यार. No, fucking, I will not do it entire. Let me think. For initial point, we generated new points. So this is wait. There is floor division written down the nearest integer. Two distinct integers means having a different XYZ coordinate itself. Oh, a point can't be paired with itself. A pairing two different identical point is not possible. See, we have to read question very carefully. So I got it. What to do now? Let's do this as a set. Points dot begin. Points dot end. If st dot find target is not equal to st dot end, then return 0. Okay? Else, what we can do here is we'll build vector of, and we'll put it through here. Vector of vector int 10.
For auto ampersand x or current, temp dot push back x. Now n is equal to size of temp. Okay, instead of current, we'll use temp here. Temp, 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 and temp, right? And everything else is fine. If current dot size is equal to 1, then break. So it's current. Okay, so here current dot insert. See, nicely we are getting things right. 2, 0, -1. See, that's what we have to read question carefully. So what I did here is check, created a vector, created a new generation, point found, we return that generation. Otherwise, we created a new generation. And that's it. And we got AC. See, fucked up. TLE. Why it's TLE? For this, we are getting TLE. Oh, instead of forward, we can go backward, right? Yes, we can go backward. Oh, instead of forward, we can go backward also. This is giving clearly. This is brute force, right? Instead of going forward, we can go backward actually here. We start with target. So, what are the two possibilities? This is actually a good question. This is a good question, by the way. Now I see the difficulty. See, it can be fan out, right? From one endpoint, we are introducing sorry, for the endpoint, we are introducing a new n square points, right? Oh, for n squared to n to the power 4, for n to the power 4 to n to the power 8, so it is growing exponentially. But still, 2 to the power 20 is not much costly here. It should work here.
Oh, not this. I want to see what my rank would be if I participated in the contest. It's not bad, or it's not good also. Uh, what else it can be? It's a TLE for sure. See, the problem is we started with this point, this many points. It produce always this is n, so it produce n into n plus 1 by 2 points. Then again it get doubled. Roughly it is n to the n square from n square to the n to the power 4. This is crazy then. So what I'm thinking is, what if we look backward? We have target, right? We have x, y, and z. So what is x? X, then it came from x by 2 plus x by 2. No, 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 wait, wait, wait. This is getting difficult now. Now I'm feeling sleepy because I have no clue in my head. See, we're getting TLE here. Root force won't work here. I don't know how Rich has solved this question. Root force definitely won't work here. We need some smarter tactics. Not to explore all the path, just to explore the desired path. Backward trace is actually good solution, but the thing is how we can track backward if we have X, Y, Z. Let's say if we have targeted X, Y, Z, X, Y, and Z. So what are the possibility to get this point? That is like it came from X by 2 plus X by 2 whole divided by 2, right? Similarly for and similarly this it can be Y, it can be Y here, it can be Z, Z, or it may be possible that X is an odd number. Oh no, this is getting difficult now. Both even, one odd, second even, first even, second odd, or both odd. So for each point we have four choice to try. Right? Then 4, 4, 4. Then 64. For just for one, we have 64 different possibilities. Right? Why? See, actually, this constraint is giving hint. XYZ is always less than equal to 6. If it is less than equal to 6, what I'm thinking of, we can even break this. Sum of 2x is less than equal to targeted x, then we definitely won't reach, right? So we can prune out here. We can find max x, max y, or max. Yeah, let me try one more thing here. That is what my in my mind. Temp one, let's say, and this is new generation. Okay, max one, love max of x, max of y, and max of z. Okay, same thing we'll do, right? We won't insert here. We won't do these things. And my point here is, let's say n is equal to new generation dot size. This is m, this is m, and this is temp one, temp one, temp one, temp one, and temp one. Yeah. So max x is equal to max x comma new x. Copy, paste, paste. Y, okay. Max y and max z. Y, y, z, z. Okay. Now what we can do is, if max x is less than, or max y is less than, or max z, z, y, x is less than target, right? Target of 0, target of 1, or is just one pipe, and target of 2, or is one pipe or two pipe? I don't know, I forgot. Then we'll simply break. See, told you, we just need to prove now if this is actually correct or not. 2 plus, it's 1, okay. 1 plus 0 is 0, that's fine. 5 plus this is 2, okay. 5 plus 5, 10 by 2 is 5. 5, okay, it seems correct to me. Oh, we're getting wrong answer. Wrong answer for this is this. Oh, target is 1 1 actually. Yes, target is 1 1. Why wrong answer? Wait, 5 plus 0. It's two. Yeah, we're getting 1-1. What happened? Oh, it should be two here. Typing mistake. And why it is color different? Or, or, why it's color different? I think it's one pipe. Oh, it's one pipe. You're getting -1. Which test case it is? Fuck, we're getting -1. Should not be -1, right? What the fuck is going on? Why we need even this? Wait, we can do such things with this code only. Copy and paste here. Okay, don't need this also. Bitwise or symbol. The one pipe, right? Pipe English works. No, this is not correct. That's all. I think I have to look for a better solution instead of wasting time. Should I should I should learn this question how to solve. It's an easy right on the first go, but then it's felt like a difficulty. We ran into a such problem like while solving we actually feel how difficult it is, right? Because we while reading question I haven't do any a note what asynchronous analysis. What we can asynchronous timeline? Asynchronous analysis? What we call it? Time complexity measuring. I forgot the name. Annotation. Bigo, I know. There's some word actually we can call asynchronous. What is that? C plus plus. Bigo notation is fine. There is one good name. Anyway, that is for today's stream. Thanks everyone for joining. Take care. Bye bye. Yeah.